Hello! It's time for Joke of the Day again. But before I tell you my joke, I think I'll start off with a poem that really has nothing to do with the joke, except it's one I remember from my childhood. It probably was repeated to me more than 60 years ago, and just thought I would inflict it on you at the beginning of this video. It's very short. I never heard a herd of sheep. I hope I never hear one. But I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather hear than heard one. All right, enough of that. Moving on. I want to tell you the story about a lion. Now, we know the lion, right? The king of beasts, the king of the jungle. Yes! And there was this lion who had decided it was time to let everybody know just how important he was. And so he fluffed his mane and he checked out his roar, made sure he was ready to go, and then he headed off into the jungle. And the first critter that he came across at the edge of the jungle was a gazelle. And so he says to the gazelle, "Who's the king of the jungle?" And the gazelle shook and backed up several steps and got ready to run and said, "You are, old lion." Lion smugly thought, "Ha ha, he's got it right." So he moved on. A little deeper into the jungle, he came across the chimpanzees. And he went up to one of the chimpanzees and he dug out his best roar and yelled, "Who's the king of the jungle?" And the chimp started shaking and knew that he should be running up a tree. But he yelled first, "You are, old lion." So he went on farther along and came out of the jungle onto the savannah, and there was a herd of elephants around some shrubby, bushy trees. And so he went up to the nearest elephant, dug out his best roar again, and said, "Who's the king of the jungle?" And with that, the elephant took his trunk and wrapped it around the middle of the lion, and picked him up and slung him around and around and around and tossed him. And he slammed into a tree, and the elephant pursued him and then stomped on him with those massive feet and then kicked him into another tree. And then turned around and went back to the herd. The lion, shaking himself and feeling a little disoriented, said out loud, "Some people really get mad when they don't know the answer to a simple question." Well, we'll take it on later. Bye.